we've got an interior, and a very nice one at that. Woo! Hello everyone, and welcome back to Ashraf on Cars, and welcome back to our Lancia Fulvia project, which is now home safe and sound after that first drive video. And it was really sweet on that first drive, actually, considering that it is the starting point to the restoration. It drove really well, but if you've watched that video, you may have noticed that the car had no dashboard. It's all a bit of a mess in here, and that is because we sent away that lovely veneer panel over to my friend Nick at Lily White Woodworks, and it's now arrived. And it's now finished in this real mahogany veneer, which looks fantastic. It's got that lovely satin finish as well, which the Fulvia's had as standard. A lot of people go with a glossy finish, but I think if we're going to keep to this car's factory specification, we've got to go with an original look, and he's really nailed it. So today, that's going to go in along with all the other dash parts. But before we do all that, there's a lot of metal work in here that needs a bit of a polish up, so we're going to tend to that first and get it looking all spick and span inside. And if you want to keep up to date with the future Fulvia videos where we get this back on the road and even do a twin test with my Alpha Giulia, then please hit that subscribe button. Right, let's get this interior in. Okay, so here are just a few of the bits that we'll be polishing up. So you can see this is the inside of the door handle. It's not in bad nick, but I think it'll polish up nice and just make the car feel really fresh inside. These are some exterior badges actually, which as you can see look too far gone to polish up, so they'll be getting re-chromed. And these are the little vents there, the ashtray, the Fulvia script on the dash, which is a really lovely feature. Gotta get that looking spick and span. And there's a few others inside the car as well. Like this here on the seat, and the handbrake as well, which has a bit of pitting on the bottom. I don't know if you see that. And there's a little trick, which I will show you later, how to remove a lot of that pitting and getting this looking really good. And the gear lever, and what else? We got the window winders, the trims on the doors as well, so there's a lot to be getting on with. So join me in a bit to see the results. So we've done this Fulvia script here, which is on the dashboard, and as you can see, it really is gleaming after a good polish, but it mounts on this little radio blanking plate here, and that's a bit worse for wear, as you can see. But we have a solution, it's called SIF. So we're going to try a bit of that on there, see if it comes up. And just a little bit on there. Let's have a go. Right, as I'm sure you'll agree, that looks pretty special. On to the next bits. Alright, so just finished doing the door handles, and that is quite a difference. Alright, and that's these parts done, and the metal polish, it's safe to say, has worked wonders. Even these plastic little vents here have come up really nice with the metal polish. Little trim on the steering wheel as well. And now it's time to tend to the bits inside. So we've got the part on the seat here. We've got the handbrake, we've got this little column stalk which needs a bit of sprucing up, and the door handles. And then once those are all done, we can finally get that lovely dash panel in. So let's go! Okay, with most of the interior polished up, we're left with this little column stalk here, which is a bit oxidized and corroded on the surface. And the polish won't really get rid of most of that. So what you do is, you get a bit of tin foil from your kitchen, get a bit of water, dip it in, put it around the stalk, and trust me on this, it will come up good as new with a bit of effort. Okay, so as you can see, I've used the foil on that end there, and the difference is huge because it's this surface oxidation really that you need a bit of abrasion to get rid of, and the foil provides that. So we'll be using it on this as well. And yeah, on the base of the handbrake there, you can see the polish really won't do enough really on these parts, and here as well. So you'll join me for the finished product. Okay, so I've finished up with the polish and the foil in here. As you can see, it's worked wonders on a little column stalk and on the spokes of the wheel. They've come out a really nice smoked grey colour, which is cool. Handbrake, all that pitting has disappeared with that foil, which is great as well. And now we've got a shiny long gear lever. And the door handles, looking spick and span as well. So now it's time to get that dashboard in.
Huh? Are you filming it?
Yeah.
All you can see is your backside, Yousuf.
That was recorded. Right, so that's it. The interior is in. Right, so as I'm sure you'll agree, it is stunning in here now. I just love the interior of the Fulvia because it's just a lesson in simple design and how you can make an impact with just subtle little touches. So it's just a plain, relatively basic dashboard, but it's just highlighted with this lovely wood panel and the Fulvia script and all these cool switches. It's just lovely in here, simple 2-spoke wheel. And all that's left to do now is go for a drive with this new interior, see what it's like without all the bits rattling in the back. When the sun's out, it's gonna be good. Right, don't forget to subscribe for our future videos on this Fulvia restoration, and I will see you in the next one. We've got an interior! And a very nice one at that. Woo!